Because she's a woman.
Because she said yes.
Because she is the patroness of our school.
Because she is an excellent example for how to be a woman of God.
Because she is beautiful. Because she inspires me.
Because she stood by her family.
Because as a woman, she is someone I can relate to and hope to connect with.
Because she's true.
Because she raised Jesus.
Because she's pure.
Because she trusted in God. Because she gives me strength.
Because I trust her.
Because she was brave for keeping her baby.
Because she's a role model for women around the world. Because she's motherly.
Because she puts everyone else's needs before hers.
Because I love Mary's passion.
Because she's brave.
Because she listens to me.
Because she provides me with the want to be a better person.
Because she rode to Bethlehem on a donkey while carrying the Messiah. Because she's a role model that we should strive to be like.
Because she is peaceful. Because she was grateful.
Because she was born without sin.
Because she said yes to the angel.
Because she's an empowering role model for young women. Because she was close to God.
Because she gives me peace, love, and confidence. Because she intercedes for me.
Because she lived her life with dignity.
Because she gives me strength in my everyday life.
Because she prayed to St. Dominic and gave him the rosary.
Because she protects me like my own.
Because Elizabeth prayed to Mary.
Because we have holy days of obligation to celebrate her life.
Because she taught us how to pray the rosary. Because she never sinned.
Because she always followed the Ten Commandments.
Because she never lied.
Because the rosary is the most powerful prayer. Because she understands me.
You're not.
Because she loves my friends and I.
Because she's an inspiration.
Because she stood by her family.
Because she rocks.
Because her faith in God never fails.
Because she voluntarily carried Jesus in her womb.
Because she's a royal.